So we've set up before we are in position. We've got the wide angle lens on, we've got a circular polarizing filter on the end of the lens. We are mounted onto my tripod, and I have a lens cleaning cloth in my pocket, ready to wipe away any spray that comes from this water. The first composition that I want to try here is a bit further downstream, where there is a dip in the water, almost kind of a secondary falls, that I think would make a great foreground subject. It's very awkward, it's very tight, there's a lot of fallen branches and trees that is going to restrict where I can position myself. So starting off with ISO 100 and f11, that's naturally giving me an exposure of around 3 to 5 seconds. Now this is going to give me very, very silky and smooth water. When it comes to moving water, I prefer a bit of texture, and so I'm going to have to increase my shutter speed. So I'm going to start off by raising my ISO to 400, and then going to change my aperture to around f8. This is going to give me a increased shutter speed. Now I do want clarity from front to back, so I'm then going to have to focus stack. There's a lot of layers going on, and this foreground is very prominent. This is a very, very fiddly shot. As you can tell, it's very, very awkward. I don't know if this is the best composition, but it's the best that we can do right now with the limited movement. So we're going to take it, see how it turns out, and I'll show it to you right now. Today I'm scouting a few places I've been meaning to check out for a while now, tick them from my location list, grab a few test shots for future shoots. While walking through these woods, I really want to get stuck into the wild garlic because it's so abundant. And then I turn this corner and I see this scene. How incredible, beautifully lined narrow path. And it smells so strong. It smells like garlic. I'm waiting to see if the sun will go in just a little bit to make the scene less contrasted, but I have a feeling this patchy light is sticking around. I'm using aperture priority, and I'm using my exposure compensation just to take those highlights down very slightly. I'm not too sure about including this tree to the right here. I feel like this scene is extremely busy. Along the left side there's a lot going on, and then on the right side behind this tree there isn't really anything at all, and I don't know if that balances the image or doesn't balance the image. I can't make my mind up. So I might take a shot with it in on the right, but I'm also going to zoom in and exclude it and see what that looks like as well. I think there's another potential image further around the corner, so I think we're just going to grab a few and see how they come out. I was just supposed to walk through those woods, but I got a bit distracted. What I really wanted to scout was this Big Swear Bridge, and I think this would be a cracking sunrise spot. Now, I actually did try and get here for the sunrise during winter, but unfortunately the road leading to the bridge was closed, and so I wasn't able to do so. I figured today was the perfect time to come and take a look. When the river is fairly low, just like today, it reveals these rocks, which naturally become a foreground subject. The eye is then led to the back of the image where we've got the bridge, a couple of very green trees on the left there, and all of a sudden, some sheep. It's a very harsh and sunny day today, so I'm having to be mindful of not clipping my highlights, but also getting enough detail in those shadows. But if you can imagine this very early morning, perhaps a pastel sort of sunrise or a soft golden sunrise with a touch of mist on this water, I think it would be a pretty cracking shot. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Yeah, as expected, we haven't really had much rain recently, or at least heavy rain. But this is Cledden Shoots, and it's a little waterfall that I've had my eye on for a while. I think after some very heavy rain, this would be incredible to photograph. We've got lots of mossy rocks, intriguing trees all around it. My mind jumps to an autumn scene with some red leaves, this green, vibrant green on these rocks, and flowing water. I'm glad I checked it out because what a spot, but it's not for today, but I'm very excited to come back here in the future. Successful and fun day scouting in the Forest of Dean district. Images, I'll let you be the judge of those. Tired crazies are setting in, so I think that's my cue to leave. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.